We begin this short practice today by taking the knees as wide as the mat, toes together, taking a few gentle froggy pulses or little hip sways. Whatever feels good to you, gently opening up through the inner groins. Taking a few more breaths here, listening to your body, gently waking up the muscles of the legs, the glutes, the quadriceps, the hamstrings. Breathing. Finding one more breath. And then taking the hands underneath the shoulders, keeping the knees wide. We find wide-legged cat-cow. So taking care to notice how this feels. As we open up through the hips, moving with your breath. One more round. And then gently release back to tabletop neutral spine. Turning to the long edge of the mat and extending the left leg long. Our heel is in line with our knee. Plant the left hand and reach the right up. Big inhale, beautiful twist. Exhale, thread the needle, coming into this little hybrid pose. If this is too much, we can always take the knees back together. But enjoying this full body expression as we gaze up or to the side. Opening up through the upper back and the inner groins. Taking our last breath before gently exhaling to release, pressing back up and inhale, reach the right hand, exhale, plant it. Inhale, reach the both arms up, and exhale, reach the right arm over for gate pose as the left reaches down the leg. Enjoying the side body stretch, and then exhale to windmill the arms, the left reaches up. Then exhale to gently plant the left hand by the right and come down into pigeon pose, sweeping the foot to the other side of the mat as we make ourselves comfortable. Sending the pelvis down into the mat as we lift up through the crown of the head. Using the fingertips to press the chest up as we reach the pelvis down, really opening up through the glutes, finding length, finding space. Enjoying this beautiful hip opener as we reach the left foot behind us. Using our breath to open up even more. Finding one more big breath. And then I challenge you or invite you to lift the hands off the mat as we lean the chest forward, pressing the pelvis down into the mat. Intensifying the stretch. Breathe. Connect to the core. Then plant the hands down and gently come back up onto the knees to come into the other side. Extending the right leg long, finding our alignment before coming into our twist. Exhale to thread the needle, reaching the hand towards the foot. We can stay here or we can reach the top arm up and around the back, trying to grab for the opposite thigh. Whatever feels good to you in this moment. Coming back to the breath and the body. Breathing in love for yourself. Exhaling whatever we no longer need to carry with us. And on your next exhale, gently release and come back up. Inhale, finish it out, reaching the arm long, and then planting it down. Connect to the core to lift the arms and reach over into gate pose, grounding down through the left knee and the right edge of the foot. Taking one big, nourishing, full body breath. And then on your next exhale, gently windmill the arms around to reach the right up, finding one breath here before carefully planting down and making your way into pigeon pose. Taking any minor adjustments so we can fully surrender into this pose. Make yourself comfortable here and everywhere. Tune into the body as we quiet the mind, sitting with ourselves, being with our breath. Finding any areas of tension we may be holding that we can consciously release. One big inhale, and exhale it all out. And releasing the hands from the mat, connecting to the core, gazing down in front of the leg, opening up through the hip flexor and the glutes. Finding 2 more rounds of big, beautiful breath before gently releasing our pigeon pose, leaning back on our sit bones to sweep the right leg around, extending it in front of us as we bring the left shin into the chest. Cradling your leg here, rocking side to side like you're holding a little baby. Nurturing yourself, nurturing your body, to also nurture the mind. Secure in your safe space, just breathing. And whenever you're ready, you can gently release the foot, placing it on top of the right thigh. Finding what position feels good to you before folding over the leg. And if this does not feel comfortable, we can always place the foot on the inside of the thigh. Getting a little hamstring stretch, maybe gently opening the left knee a little bit more with the hand. Being careful not to do anything that causes pain. One more breath here before gently lifting up to extend the left leg and hug the right in. Rocking a little side to side, maybe finding circles, reaching all of those little muscles in the glute. As we hold ourselves, sending love to our inner child as we find a little play here, a little joy. Maybe we find the corners of our mouth lifting up in a little smile. And stay here as long as you like. And whenever you're ready, gently release down into our hamstring stretch. Keeping length in the spine, reaching up through the crown of the head as we gently reach towards the foot. No pressure, we don't need to reach it. We're exactly where we're supposed to be. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Take one big breath, sending oxygen to the entire body, and then gently release, coming into basically big windshield wiper pose. But we don't windshield wiper the legs, we just let them fall to one side, sending the pelvis up to the corner of the mat as we use the hands behind the sit bones to press the chest up. Whenever you feel ready, we can switch sides, or we can take windshield wipers, gently moving from one side to the other. Really finding length in the front of the hip flexor as we squeeze the glutes. Maybe taking a combination of dynamic stretches and static holds. Again, listening to your body, listening to your own intuition of what your practice should look like. And taking any other movements that we need to end this short class and feel good and balanced and ready to go. I will leave you here. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. It's always an honor to meet you. I'll see you next time.